started raining and they were predicting flash floods. Now we get this all the time and very seldom ever do we get flash floods. But it was raining and it was coming down fast and hard and we could see it rising. When the water started rising, we couldn't even get back to the church for several days. Our whole road was flooded. There were boats going up and down the road. When we were able to get back in here, the water had receded and we could see the water marks on the walls that it had come up about 2 foot. And it smelled really, really bad. We just started cleaning up, started trying to put everything back together. The 2 pews out front had floated to the back. Took 3 men to pick them up, bring them back. They're so heavy. Thank God, nobody in here lost any of their homes, and there was a lot of homes destroyed. We do more services outside the church than we do inside the church now. And it's because we go to a lot of the prisons. It's a ripe harvest field for souls, and we get many salvations there. We minister to the down and out, man. We want the prostitutes and the drug addicts and the wife beaters and everything else, because we've all been there. I was raised in the Catholic Church. I wanted to be a priest, believe it or not, when I was a young child. Later on, I got into drugs and everything else, just like young people do. I finally got in trouble for it. And I'm going to tell you, my life was rough. I was a very abusive person, very spiteful, very vengeful. God changed that. When I came to God, I was in a jail cell, and I saw my 6-year-old daughter crying for her daddy. And I knew right then and there that I had to make a change. As soon as I got out, my sister invited me to a motorcycle rally. My sister had never been on a motorcycle in her life. It happened to be Eagle Mountain Motorcycle Rally. I not only rededicated my life to the Lord, but I felt the call to ministry on my life. I went to a prison to try to put on a little evangelistic crusade, and I asked to speak to the chaplain, and the warden told me that he didn't have one. Would I like the job? And all of a sudden, the guy who never wanted to be a pastor was pastor to 700 black inner city youth at the largest juvenile correctional facility in the world. In the meantime, a friend of mine was having a little home church, and he asked me to take the week that he was out. So I did. I started coming to his house and doing his home church. After a year, he decided to quit. Finally, I said, well, let's get a building. So we got a building, and that was 15 years ago, and we're still here. We've been blessed. Like I said, I have to tell this. My personal income is about $1,000 a month. We haven't paid a car note in 25 years. We haven't paid a house note in 25 years. I've been able to minister in Ghana, West Africa. I've been to Haiti twice. I'm going back to Haiti this November. We've seen 4-stage cancer healed by the laying on of hands, hepatitis C healed. Women couldn't have babies, have had babies. It's just miracle after miracle. Brother Copeland, the first time I heard you speak, the thought that went through my mind was, this is the first time that the Word of God has ever made sense to me. In the 25 years that I've been teaching it, I've heard that same phrase over and over and over again. This is the first time the Word of God has ever made any sense to me.